Hello, Mare. I will tell you how I move the camera. I put the camera here, and if you adjust it, it's not good. You have to do one wall like that, then you put the inclination, and you try not to move it, and it will start. I have bought this, and I changed it because I didn't like it, and I don't know if you have watched my Twitter. I have to remove this thing, but I don't want to because if I marry you, I have to remove it. Um, I don't know. I consider myself pretty much decent to say that I want to get married, and maybe it's not real because you're not ready for it. But I want to do a party with my both of my grandma, well, at least once, one of them, and go to a bar and you hand me a ring and we have food. And I want the place where they have decent food. No, I have went to 2 or 3 weddings and the food is horrible. And I know a place where they sell really good food. It's Greek food, and you can have a baguette. I think it's the best, or a heroes, as you want. I hope you're not allergic to bread. Anyway, you're allergic to cocaine instead. I don't know. I think it's fair to say that you are my boyfriend for 2 years. I have tested you for a long time, and probably wasn't the right time to test you because you were sleeping or whatever. But I don't have memory because my mom has a broken freezer and she put drugs in food to produce drugs and blah blah blah, all the stuff like that. Um, I don't know. I have complained plenty of times. Police never take attention to me, but I think this time is the right time. Um, they have to discover how it's produced drug, and we have discovered its food, and it's disgusting. And I wanna be with you in that trip, which is to have a police officer work, or maybe work in theater or something, have like a decent life. I have asked for a retirement, which I can take because I don't walk and I can't work, even though YouTube is a work, but it doesn't pay because they're bullshit. In fact, they don't pay taxes for me, they don't pay social security, they don't pay anything. And it's disgusting. And I think, and I strongly think, that YouTube is over. I cannot reveal music on my videos, and I'm worried about it because if my channel get out, I will lose the opportunity to talk with gay people. My future talking is to make people easier to have love, because when I grew up, I didn't have a decent person to look up to. As a gay, there were all TV people who were bullshit and they were all in drugs, which I didn't find until today. And most of people are into drugs, and they believe that sex is like drugs, and it's not. Sex is feelings, and you have feelings for people because you are son of a drug dealer, which I'm too, so touche, I would say. Or Filipinas pa mañana, which it means something that I don't understand. it means we have something in common. We started dating 2 years ago because I was searching my boyfriend, and he told me he was from the monarchy, and I didn't believe it. And I see your picture in in I looked the Danish monarchy, and I liked him quite a lot, but he wasn't my type anyway. Then I see your picture, and I think this guy's caught. And I went online and I searched for a video who this what you talking. I didn't find it, and I went like, what the fuck? I don't like this thing. And then I went like, okay, let's start dating. And I sent you an Instagram post. And at the beginning you were accepting until I commented and you blocked me. I start drawing and drawing and drawing and talking with your mom. And I give you my iCloud thing because they were releasing iCloud continuity, which is that all the pages you're seeing in your computer and all the music and all the programs can be changed in all the computers. Not the data, I believe, even though the desktop is shared. And drug dealers do that for the computers, for changing the computer and putting drugs on it, and you touching, you produce cocaine. And you take your pills, which never work because they're pills with cocaine, leaves of cocaine. This is why you never should trust illegal drugs from the internet. In fact, they're proving that they have less capacity. For example, when I take pills, my psychologist always asks me if I'm taking the right pills, if I'm taking all the pills, if I'm losing pills, and I buy the pills, I never finish them. In fact, I have some anti-inflammatory pills where I have it for 3 months now, and it's fucking ridiculous because I'm taking one a day, and I don't know what to do. I think it's time for me to have a life, and I'm starting to be a psychologist inside work, or my main work, and I'm listening to people. I wasn't a psychologist until I do this course in the unemployment with 2 psychologists and several psychologists around. There were 3 psychologists because the psychologists appear in my life and they tell me, my patient is seeing you, but they cannot tell me. And they go around talking about things like they usually do, but they never do point on topic. And they're gonna see this and they're gonna go like, I'm losing my time, and the patient is losing his time with the treatment because the pill doesn't work, because it's fake, and because you're not talking enough with the patient. In fact, my grandma's cured from his dementia for talking with me more than having a pill. And in fact, if they fix the freezer, which never works in my grandma's house, it's really broken, and he hears sort of, she will lose dementia, and this happens with all the patients with dementia. So I hope Marius, Mareo, whatever you wanna call you, even though, I don't know, maybe we should make a fake ID and say we are March or whatever we are. I don't know what to say because you prove me that you're scared all the time. I didn't talk with you, and it was so annoying because I wanted to talk with you, but you wanted to have a decent blog to talk to you. But the truth is, I'm not gonna watch the old videos because it's the old you, and you have watched all my videos because you wanna see how I am. I wanna see who you wanna be. In fact, I was different in the previous life, where I was at a blog, and a psychologist came and told me to delete all my videos and have a new blog with my recent person. And it's when Pablo died and Arch born, and I didn't have the name at the time. I created my name, and it took me maybe 2 years to create my name, and I don't know if I'm gonna call like that, but I wanna sign like that at least. And maybe we should change our name and create something cool, which is doing a Norway combined surname with all our names, and being able to be yourself and myself, and not being Casariego, which is I hate because everyone assumes I'm my father's relationship or whatever. I don't know if complaining of police will change my name. I don't know if I want to be Piotr or if I want to be Manolo Garcia or a weird name that I don't stand for. I don't want to be called Pablo. I'm fed up of Pablo because it has a meaning for many people, which they see your passport and they go, Pablo, the guy from 1626 who has a father who is called Francisco and Maria Jesus and Isabel, and he lives in Beverly Hills, and he drives a steak because he has a credit card for driving cars, and he can drive mopeds. That's the thing, and I'm fed up of that. I want to be Pablo Casariego, who is over 18 and don't care of my age, and that's it. No more data, and all the data from a zip code, like the recetas or whatever it's that, and you go with the machine and you read, and the data is gone, or from the credit card or whatever, and then the nationality if you want to put it, and that's it. And that's the end of the story. And Marius, you should get a fake ID. Seriously. There is very good fake IDs made in Spain, and by the police. It's called protected witness or whatever it's called, where they travel to different countries and they live together and blah blah blah. And I don't want to travel. I want to find a decent place. I don't know where is it. I prefer Galicia, even though I don't like the place. I don't want to live in the middle of nowhere anyway. I don't know where I want to live. I don't want to live in Madrid too. I want to live in the North Coast. I don't know if I want to live in a small place. But I want to live in a place where it has a decent transport for affordable price to Gijon and Candas or whatever. Gijon and Oviedo. And being on the coast or no, but have like a decent scenery, a good light, like a space around the place for having light. And I don't know if that's possible. and I don't know. I want to live where I bought the place. I don't know if I can live with my father and my mother being so controlative and being so fucked up. And a person told me she's a friend of mine. She's scared of his husband. I don't know who is his husband. And his husband is an asshole, and he can find her, and fuck her and control her. She has escaped plenty of places, and I think the reason he can find her is because everyone has a mobile phone, and with old phones I used to go to places and no one know where I am, and with GPS you can hack a phone and find where he is. So I don't know if I want to have the GPS in my phone, or at least that is accessible for other people. I don't know if you need a GPS to stand for, and that's the whole story. His computer didn't have a GPS and now it has it. And now every time I go to the library, my father goes like, "Oh, you're in the library! You've gone to blah blah blah." And then every time I use the computer, he goes like, "You have went to this web page, blah blah blah. You have watched porn." And same with the phone. And if I watch uh, um, a video from the phone or from the computer without being a DVD, he won't even know it. Don't notice. So that's the thing. Security. Bye.